Okay, in a previous video I showed these semi-truck batteries I purchased from auction. I got 5 total. I was able to test the batteries before purchasing them just to make sure that yes, they are okay and the voltage on them is in a reasonable range, and all 5 are. I have charged all 5 up. I need 3 of them for a project, and I have these last 2 here remaining. I don't really want to scrap them because they are still good. I don't think I'll have any projects to put them in anytime in the future other than the 3 I already have for my future project. So these last 2, I've been debating on what to do with them. I've came up with an idea. Okay, in here is my storage shed. I can't really use this for working on stuff at the moment. Only has one small door to get in here, and it's sectioned off into 2 separate areas. I've been trying my best to run this entire shed off of solar. I've been somewhat successful, but I am limited on my budget. I only have a very cheap inverter that I actually got from my old RV. I did spend some decent money on a charge controller, or at least what I would call decent money on a charge controller, and I got 2 decent solar panels up on the roof. I would like to add more eventually, but like I said, the budget is definitely in mind. I don't have the type of money just to spend out on this, spend thousands of dollars on this to get a super nice setup. I gotta do it in bits and pieces and maybe use stuff that, yes, it will work, but might not be the best way of doing it. Okay, behind that door is my charge controller. As you can see, the 2 lines coming down from the panels. In here is the current setup with the batteries. There's actually 6 total. I got 1 down there. Yes, I'm using lead acid. Like I said, budget is definitely a factor, and that's all I can afford to use. And good majority of them are used lawnmower batteries. So the plan is I need to take 3 of these batteries out of here. Getting a little bit closer. Whenever I do the work, I'm going to clean this area up a little bit more just so it's a little bit safer to work. I got to take this one, and this one right here out. But I'm going to leave one of them in here as a, I'm going to use clip leads right here. Just to clip back onto it, just so, and then that will allow me to charge a battery in the future if I want to. Those clip leads originally came off my power inverter right here, but no longer use them on there. So anyways, the plan is to remove 3 of the batteries, keep these 2 batteries right here, which are actually deep cycle wheelchair batteries. Unfortunately, they didn't work in the wheelchair, but they're practically brand new. They've been in here since we took them back out of the wheelchair. So those 2 will stay up there, most likely. This old car battery will stay right there, and the 2 big batteries will go right where this engine's sitting. I might move everything down a shelf. I've been considering it because, as you can see, this is bending pretty good. And if I move it down a shelf, it's that much more secure and less heat going up towards the top. And up top, I'll figure out something to put in there. So anyways, that's the plan for as of right now. I'm basically just doing this as an update to what I currently have, and this is to show what I'm doing in the future. And I'll do a Solar Sunday video to actually show my completed setup. This is just a preview, I guess, to what I do plan on doing. So anyways, like I said, the 3 batteries are going to come out right now. One of them will stay in though, just on a temporary basis. So I have a machine for it, but the machine's not here, and the machine doesn't need a battery where it's currently sitting. So it will stay in here, but it'll just stay in here on clip leads. And like I said, everything else will stay in here, and we will bring in those last 2 great big batteries. That should definitely boost the capacity I have here. I'm hoping I don't run out of actual charging capacity from my panels. I shouldn't, since all those batteries are currently charged. As long as I don't run everything all the way down, I'll be good. Currently with my setup, I'm running LED lights. I can actually run the light in here pretty much all day and all night, pretty much 24 hours on this current setup. It doesn't drain it down. That's obviously having decent sun during the day, so it's still bringing in voltage. I've never tried it on a cloudy, overcast day, but I have tried it on a nice sunny day, and we do have enough capacity. So by removing 3 batteries and by bringing in those 2 great big batteries, really should increase the capacity more than anything, and it should actually work out. So I'm gonna get this work done. It's kind of hard to record in here while working on batteries. Everything is live up there. There is no breakers between any of those wires. There is a breaker between the actual solar coming in, going to the charge controller. Then there's also a breaker between the actual charge controller and the batteries back here. It's actually right up here. That's a circuit breaker as well. So if this one trips, you know you got issues. So, but everything is all rated. Oh, that maybe I popped it. I don't know if that was popped or if I hit the button. I think this door does sometimes hit it. Yes, it does. So, anyways, I'm gonna get this area cleaned out and get ready to swap out these batteries, get that engine moved, and hey, if anyone wants to, if any companies are watching, they want to donate a good inverter to the cause, that definitely helped me out a lot. That one there, it works, but it's definitely way too small for what I want to use out here. I'll show you the actual float voltage as the moment. We're at 13.7 volts. That's what we're sitting at. That's what we would normally sit at anyways, is 13.7, 13.8, which is pretty good. And we're running a few LED lights in the background. So obviously 120 volts. And that's what we're bringing in for amps. So 1 second here. Sorry, that's what we are at for watts. So 56 watts. So 13.7 volts, 120, and 54 watts. And shut it back off. So anyways, gotta get that out of the way as well, and disconnect from the actual panels and start changing the system out. So talk to them later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.